Hello everyone, hope you're well. We are just about halfway through this autumn term. For those of you that are got kids and families, you'll know it's half term this week. But we're kind of midway through September to Christmas, believe it or not, and I just wanted to give a little bit of an update and particularly mention something that we've got coming up in a few weeks, which in the lead up to Christmas is going to be an important opportunity for us. Believe it or not, Christmas is just 8.5 weeks away. Sorry to have to mention that, but it is. And if you've lived in Eastleigh for any length of time, you'll know that the big event of the year is the Christmas parade, when the lights are turned on, when the town centre's closed to traffic, and literally multiple thousands gather into the town centre. And this year is going to be on Saturday the 17th of November, and we have acquired a space outside our front doors downstairs to put up a gazebo and run some stuff that blesses the community and that promotes what we're doing in terms of our Christmas events as well. So I just wanted to flag that up at this stage because it is a few weeks away. Please, would you plan to join us on that day? It doesn't need to be for the full day. I'd imagine we'll be out there from about 11 through till 4 o'clock when the stalls close down just before the parade, which happens I think at around 5 with the lights on, usually happening at about 6 p.m. So if you're able to come and join us for a couple of hours, please plan to do that. The more people we have, the more conversations we can have, and we'd love to have ideas as well. If you've got some creative ideas of what we can do that's in line with Christmas in order to serve the community during that day, then please do come and talk with me. We've got Messy Church planned for the first Sunday in December. That's Sunday, December the 2nd, and so we will most likely have a table with some Messy Church themed crafts in the gazebo that promotes what we do, and an opportunity to invite families and folk along to our Christmas Messy Church. But there may be other things that you think we can do. I'm sure we'll have batches of mince pies to give out, maybe some mulled cider as well. But do join us as we gather to do that on Saturday the 17th of November. We have had a good few weeks, I think, the last few weeks, getting into our series in Hebrews 11. Just an introduction on that, and then looking this last week at Abel and Enoch. Dan's picking up the theme this Sunday as we look into the life of Noah together. And it's been a good encouragement to continue to trust in this incredible, reliable, faithful, wise, loving God who is invisible. And we as his people, are extremely countercultural in that our entire lives are built on invisible realities and a life that goes beyond what we see and touch and can measure here and now. So I've been encouraged considering this theme, and hope you have too. If you've not listened to any of them, then please catch up with the resources online. We look forward to all God's going to continue to do and say in the coming weeks. There's one other need that I wanted to flag up, and that's in our preschool. You're probably aware, if you've been around Sundays lately, that we're quite regularly needing extra help on those teams. And so I just want to ask whether, if you're not yet committed to serving in some form on a Sunday, whether you might consider being involved to help boost that team, maybe even just for a term or two. It doesn't need to be a long-term commitment. Then please do come and chat to myself, because we would love to be able to serve these preschool-age children week in, week out. And at the moment, with the gaps in the teams, we're not really able to do that. So please do come and talk to myself about that. I have recently been at Commission Prayer, where interestingly there was a whole theme of revival being referred to, and whole sessions of that, 2 days of prayer given over to praying for revival. And in a couple of weeks' time we'll be looking again at that theme on our first Sunday of the month, that will then be followed up by whole church prayer on that Wednesday after the first Sunday. So trust you're feeling encouraged. It's racing towards Christmas, and we do want to really reach out to the community around us on that Saturday when the Christmas parade is on. So do plan to join us, and let me know if you have any bright ideas about what we can creatively do during that time.